Okay, so now that we have created our account and identified that we want to start from scratch, as per the previous video, we now are at a point where we have to just name the survey. So the survey name will be Social Media User Survey. Survey category, in this case, I always like to just make it other. So it's not defining anything in particular. I'm going to use my own contacts. That's how we're going to collect our responses because you're going to be emailing a link to the survey to at least 5 people. When it says choose a survey format here, it's optional. You can do it so that you get one question at a time. You can set it up so that all the questions are on one page. I'm not familiar with the conversation beta, so let's not go there. We're just going to click and go one question at a time as per the way that they set it up. And then click on Create Survey. Now, we're ready to start. Oops, I made a mistake. Look at this. In the title, I have a typo. So all I can do is just click on that, fix that, click on Save. So now the first question we're going to do, I'm going to go into the document that we have, and I'll click the first question, which is how many social media channels do you follow? Copy that, go back in here, paste it in, or you can type it in by hand if you want. Now what it's going to do, now see there's my welcome message saying, hey, you signed up for your account. Yes, thank you very much. You'll have to verify your email address at some point. Now that I put the question in, it automatically determines that a multiple choice is the best answer, which is exactly what we want. So now that I have my question and the type of answer set up, I go in and I go, okay, I follow 1, I follow 2, I follow 3. Now you'll notice as I increase the number of response options, it automatically adds new ones. So I've got 4, 5, 4, 4. Now it's given me a 6th option. All I do is go over here, click on the little minus sign, and it deletes it. So now our question is set up. I simply scroll down the page and press save. At this point, there's my question. How many social media channels do you follow? We're going to move on to another question type now. New question. There it is, question 2. I'm going to go back to the Word document. I'm going to go down now to what we call a slider question. The question is, how much time do you spend on social media per day? At one end, the option is less than an hour. In the middle, it's 1 to 3 hours. And at the far end, it's 3 hours or more. So highlight that. Go back to this. Now it's come back up at multiple choice. We could do that, but I really wanted to create this question so you can see how a slider works. So I click on that little arrow beside multiple choice, scroll down to slider. Now you'll see that it's got a left side, a center, and a right side. So in here I go hour, 1 hour or less. One to 3 hours, and then 3 hours or more. Again, click on save, and there's our question. How much time do you spend on social media? And respondents will be able just to move that indicator on how they do it. Lastly, we have another type of question, which we're going to enter. And this question, whoop, wrong one. This question is called a checkbox. So in this case, the question is, which of the following social media websites do you currently have an account with? And there's a list of what, about 6 or 7 or 8? What we want people to be able to do is to select as many of the list as possible that's relevant. So again, I'm going to copy that, go back into SurveyMonkey, drop in my question. See, it already predicted it should be checkboxes. Now with checkboxes, they can select more than one answer, which is what we want. So I'm just going to put a couple in here for now. Or if I could learn to type, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, just for fun. Now, you noticed when we looked at the question itself, it had an option at the bottom saying other, please specify right down here. So I have to go in here, scroll down the page, and click on add an other answer option or comment field. Now it's already set up other, please specify. We want to make sure we leave it display as answer choice. You don't want it to be a comment field. If it's a comment field, it's going to force someone to put in a comment, which is not what we want. We just want them to give us an answer. So display an answer choice, save. Now you'll see here at the bottom of the survey, there's other. I click on that, and then I'm going to be prompted to put in whatever that is. That's the 3 types of questions we're going to be answering. You can use this video to kind of get a sense again of how to put them together. When you're all done, scroll down and click on done, and then click on save. Now that survey is completed. Don't click on logo. Don't click on anything that has that orange background, because that means you're going to have to upgrade. Once you've got the questions all put together, you click on next. And you can see your survey is in place. Perfect. Now we click on next. Because we're going to be sending it by email, sometimes I just prefer to copy this. You can either copy it this way or click on the copy button over here. You're going to copy that. You're then going to create an email using your Georgian College email, please, and send that to a handful, at least 5 individuals, including me, and my email address is in the brief documentation. And what you'll need to do is also send them a message saying, hi, doing this survey on social media usage for my CRM and digital marketing class. I'd really appreciate it if you could fill it out. It's 8 questions, will take no more than 4 or 5 minutes, and your input is much appreciated. I'd appreciate it if you could return the survey to me completed by, I think I said the 31st of September. The reason we're doing this is for your social media channel project. You may find that there's some valuable information in here in terms of perhaps content, what platforms people are using, what times of day they are more likely to be checking in, which would affect when you want to post things, stuff like that. So once you've got your email address copied, just drop it into an email, put some information in that email, and send it out to everyone. That's it in a nutshell. It's a very simple thing, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me by email. Where did my thing go?